go. Headbangers and hooligans, rolling on a Thursday. As always, thank you for listening. Yours truly, Scummalicious, and you know this is a special show. In case you hadn't checked the Facebook page, I'm starting a new podcast, a new segment, I should say, where I will have one podcast a week. I don't really have a title for it yet. I'll come up with some cool name later. Well, I'll think it's cool, and then other people are probably like, what the fuck? Does he really think that sounds cool? What a dildo. I just want to talk about bands from Iowa. Everyone knows Slipknot and Stone Sour. And I'm not ripping on those bands, and I'm not ripping on the fans of those bands. I just wanted to give some appreciation to a lot of great bands that nobody knows about. And hopefully they gain a few fans from it. That's the whole idea behind the show. And I did change the band. Grubby Ernie. Great band, by the way. I'm going to do them next week. But I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, why am I doing that? Why the fuck am I doing that? I need to start the new segment with a band that I know better than any of them. My own, Bad Field Trip. And our album, Straight Out of the Trailer, which is 15 fucking years old. I can't believe that. I just realized that today. It just still blows my mind. Crazy. The thing with this album, I've mentioned it a lot, but I've never really reviewed it and broken down all the songs. And I thought, why not? It just makes sense. So we're going to do this. This is my review of our album, Straight Out of the Trailer. And it's just as hardcore as fucking Straight Out of Compton. The only difference is, they're in the city, we're in the cornfields. They're talking about crack cocaine, we're talking about methamphetamine. And in hydrosammonia tanks. So yeah, we're both hardcore, just in different ways. I'm joking, people. But I will be objective. At least I'll try to be. I can't lie. This album's pretty special to me. But I'll try not to be too biased. Alright? So this bad boy kicks off with I'm Stupid, and So Are You. Let's check it out.
I've been everywhere, and I've done everything, same as you. Think we're different, but we're the same, just different problems in the brain. If you like the radio, yeah, listen to the Queers. You're a moron on your cell phone. I'm playing music, drinking beer. I'm stupid, yeah, stupid, so are you. I'm stupid, so stupid, and so are you.
So, you can kind of tell it's a raw recording. We had a 4-track Fostex analog machine that we were using, and you can tell. I wrote that song in like 3 minutes, and it's funny. The line in there, you're a moron on your cell phone. Remember the year 2002. People weren't really using smartphones at that time. It's just funny that I'm calling out people on their cell phones. I was one of the last people to get a cell phone. In fact, it was 2006. Hell, I was one of the last people to use texting or, text other people. So I just thought that line was kind of funny. And I mentioned the Queers. big influence, as you could tell, on the music. It's 3-chord punk music, because that's what I could play. And I talked about that at nauseum too, how I'm a mediocre guitar player in a garage band, and there you go. But these songs, when I hear them, I laugh. But they're not terrible, okay? And listen, I've said this 1,000 times too. I know I'm not a great singer. I'm not going to pretend that I'm good at it. I was kind of singer by default. But this was on my bucket list. And I think it was on Trailer Trash's bucket list too. To record an album. And we did it. And with that, you know what? How in the fuck did I let that go by? The band itself. Scumbag, me, guitar and singer, main songwriter, the guy in the band that most chicks wanted to hang out with after all the shows that we played when we traveled around the United States, opening up for bands like Green Day. I'm kidding. It's a joke. But Scumbag, guitar voice, Trailer Trash, bass player, Pornhound on drums. Yes, why did we do that? I don't know. I just thought it was cool to have like an alias. You know, Screeching Weasel does it all the time with the guys that played in their band. You know, Danny Vapid and Dan Panic and shit like that, right? Joe Queer. I thought, hey, we gotta have an alter ego. And it just kind of made sense. In Trailer Trash, he lived in a trailer at the time, and that's where we recorded the album. And before I forget to, the album cover. My cousin drew that album cover. I fucking love that album cover. Seriously. I just told her, I gave her an idea of what I thought I wanted the cover to look like. She came up with that all on her own. She's so talented as an artist. Of course, like most people that are really talented, she doesn't think she is. Beats herself up. Holy shit, I can't even draw a stick person right. But I'm stupid and so are you. I'm telling you, I was listening to the Queers a lot at the time, you can tell. It kind of sounds like a Queer song. And I kind of like the song title. I'm stupid and so are you. Do you like the title? Maybe? I was just trying to be such a hardcore punker, okay? Alright, second song. In Spite of You. In spite of you, not gonna work. In spite of you. In spite of you, gonna be a jerk. In spite of you. Da-na-na-na. I'm not gonna play that song. I'm just not. You know what's funny? I always say, hey, whatever you do, the minute you get done listening to this review, go to YouTube and check out the actual album. I don't have to do that on this. No, because you'll hear it, right? And I could just say, listen, I sound just like the recording because it's me. That's not exciting, is it? Oh, shut up, Penelope, get out. Alright, but In Spite of You, really is just a straightforward, another little 3-chord song. But at the end, I sing the line, the world is full of assholes. The world is full of assholes. Well, that riff, I kind of borrowed it. I'm not going to say I stole it. I borrowed it because I appreciated the riff itself. Oscar, a band that I love a lot. The song Alright, just listen to that. You'll hear that riff. And I only use it just a little bit at the end of In Spite of You. Yeah, In Spite of You, gonna be a prick. In spite of you. By the way, we didn't have the explicit lyric sticker on our album, but we should have. Oh fuck, we're so offensive, and the PMRC was always calling me. It's like, did you just write that song? Did you just sing that song? that's how we roll, man. We don't give a fuck. That's why we play in the garage. Because if they let us play outside, there's just not enough room for all the people that want to see us play live. I know, I said I'd be objective. I lied, I'm not. I'm really sucking our ass. I have to, no one else is going to. Third song could be the strongest song on the album. I hate saying this, I really do, because I'm not trying to brag about it, but I did write I'm Stupid, So Are You, the music and the words. Spite of You, same thing. Sundays in Iowa, I wrote it too. But trust me, Pornhound and Trailer Trash both helped contribute, and I will talk about that because they wrote a lot of stuff too. But Sundays in Iowa, why is this very special? Because it got played on the radio in Ames, and for those people who don't live in Iowa, that's where the college is at, Iowa State. That's a big deal. Hey Mom, we're on the radio. Neat. What do you guys sing about? Well, Mom, which would be a good time to play a song. Here we go. Sundays in Iowa.
And Sunday is the best day of the week, 'cause all the races are on TV, and Sundays mean a lot to me. Like my farm and methamphetamine.
I'm sorry, but I do love that line. Like my farm and methamphetamine. Oh, and trust me, meth at that time was just like, that's when it was first becoming a giant epidemic. And, you know, now you can't buy allergy medicine. Gotta give them your driver's license to buy fucking allergy medicine. It's crazy. But that's why that line's in there. Yeah. I do like the way we recorded that one. I don't know why it sounds a little bit better than some of the other songs. Might have something to do with microphone placement. We had to mess with that while we were recording. And one thing to remember, okay? I'm sucking our ass again. We taught ourselves to play our instruments. None of us can read music. Pornhound, his drum set at the time was held together with duct tape. I'm not kidding. And it was all beat to shit. And his cymbals, like, pieces of it would break every time we practiced. So that's, to me, it is special that way. You know, and I know there's so many other bands that would blow us off the fucking stage. But it means something for three guys that can't read music to write all their own songs and record them. You know, it is an accomplishment, and I'm glad I get to check it off my bucket list. Alright, song 4 is Immature. Insecurity, immaturity, my two best traits. And it kind of continues this same old path that these songs are. Just 3-chord punk rock. Kind of simple but fun to play. And yeah, none of the music is complicated. I am a better guitar player now, though. I feel okay saying that. I really am. But yeah, listen to these songs now. It's funny. Just thinking about how they came together and how we recorded them. Because what we would do is record the music, because we all worked different shifts and different jobs. We would record the music. I would go home and then record the vocals. Then I'd play it for them the next week, and then we'd record the next song. So that's how it kind of worked. So song 5. after song. By the way, song 4 is Immature. Did I even say the title? Well, I tell you, that's not a good job out of me. I know, Penelope. Just shut up. Do what I pay you to do. Take your shirt off. I'm kidding. Drug Addict. That's the song that I play a lot at the beginning of the shows. Things are gonna get better now, but you're still a drunken slob. Yeah. Another simple song, but when you listen to that song, it sounds a little different. Why? Because I bought a guitar processor. And I used it, I believe, on 3 of the songs. Yeah. I acquired it late in the recording process. Like how I say late in the recording process, like I'm all professional. And that we were recording in a 24-track studio. Far from it. But anyway, that's why it does sound, my guitar sounds a little heavier. I love that guitar processor. It really does make the guitar sound better. But also with these songs, I wanted people to have fun when they hear it. You know, I talk about it all the time. It's okay to sing about the serious stuff, right? I just wanted, I wrote songs that people would have fun to. And for the most part, I think people do have fun listening to this album, even if it's not their favorite. I think they can get some enjoyment out of it. But of course, Drug Addict, it kind of continues that theme. And I say later in the song, you wish you still lived with Mom. And then I mentioned that I think I'll buy some crank and stay up all week long. Sounds good to me, just another drug addict. I wasn't a drug addict. I was just kind of making an observation at the time of a lot of people in Iowa who were addicted to meth, and some of them still are. Holy fuck. They don't look good. They just don't. So Singers Are Retarded, song 6. When I wrote that, I really was thinking about the new metal at the time. Stained. I can't remember the guy's name from Korn. You know, like the serious shit, the depressing singing. And listen, the guy, is it Aaron Lewis? That's his name, right? I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I've seen some of his interviews. He seems like an okay person. But, it was all so fucking depressing, the music. It's been a while since just dark and heavy. I don't want to say heavy, but just sad and depressing. And that's why I came up with the title. And I kind of made fun of myself too, because a lot of the singers, and I'm not talking about Aaron Lewis, he has a good singing voice, that can't sing, and I fall into that category. So I was making fun of myself too. And at the beginning of this song, it's a movie clip from just one of the guys. And I probably shouldn't say this, but no, I didn't get permission to use it, but I don't give a fuck. I figure a lot of people haven't seen that movie. If you haven't, you should. It's really funny. This chick that dresses up as a guy and goes to another high school. She's the worst part of the movie, to be quite honest with you, because she's terrible. But the other people in the movie are funny. But either way, I don't know why I just said that twice. I apologize. Got a little sidetracked right there. There is a guitar solo in this. There's a small guitar solo in I'm Stupid. And then another small one in Sundays in Iowa. This one, in Singers Are Retarded, I actually put some effort into that one and put it on its own track. I guess I thought it was going to sound good, maybe. Actually, it's kind of self-indulgent now I think about it. Why did I put it on its own track? Like I was fucking Eddie Van Halen or something. I did enjoy playing that solo, though. So, I think this is one of the better songs on the album. Check it out. Singers Are Retarded.
Life readings. Is it human? Unknown. It seems to be some sort of carbon-based douchebag.
Again.
Selfish singing this asinine bullshit, trying to figure out why I'm an idiot. And I try to sing, but I cannot sing. And I like me, but I ruin everything.
How about that? Not bad, huh? Boy, I'm really sucking my own ass today. Sorry. So next song. Song 7, I'm obsessed with myself. Trailer Trash. This is his gem. He sings on it. He's the lead vocalist. He wrote the words and the music. And there is one of the best lines ever written in this song. I'm not kidding. I wish I would have came up with this line. And it starts in the second verse. And Trailer Trash sings, Tom Cruise ain't got shit on me. Fuck. Yes, I love that line. Just say that to yourself. Tom Cruise ain't got shit on me. You know I'm the best. And then something better than the rest. Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, simple chord progression. But we had such a fucking blast playing these songs. And it reminds me of the Ramones. I'm not saying our band, but when it was either Joey or Dee Dee, I can't remember which guy, and I love what he said. When they started out, they couldn't play anybody else's songs. He said, so that's why we started writing our own songs, because we could play them. And it's so true. And there's just something about writing your own song and you're playing it. It's just a fucking awesome feeling. And that's the way I look at it. You know what? A lot of people might listen to this and say, God, this fucking sucks. But you know what? Who cares? It's mine. And I love playing this fucking song. So, yeah. Just one more time. Tom Cruise ain't got shit on me. We could put that on Twitter. Trending. Hashtag, right? Maybe? Just an idea. Song 8. This is one of the better ones. I've said that 3 times now already. But what's cool about this song, Trailer Trash and I wrote it together. He came up with the lyrics, and I came up with the music. And it's just like the rest of them. It's fun to play. And let's give you some of this bad boy right here. Yeah, Horror Society. Just talking about everyday life. You know, go to work, do your job, and not easy to do sometimes, especially if you don't like your job, but you have to work. That's what that song is about. I think a lot of people can relate to that song. You know, you wish you could say everybody loves their job, but a lot of people don't. And that sucks. And so if you're out there and you got a job, hopefully you can find a job someday that you do love. But if it's sucking right now, trust me, I know the feeling. We've all been there. Song 9, Roadkill. This was a 3-man effort. We all came up with something for this song, Roadkill. Now originally, I kind of wanted it to be a thrash song. It didn't really end up that way. It's the fastest song on the album, but it's not super fast. I remember at the time thinking, wow, we're just fucking burning up the net with this song. No, we weren't. That was fucking disillusional right there. But disillusional? Oh my goodness. That's what happens when I try to use big words. I fuck them up. Delusional. Disillusional. What the fuck is wrong with me, Penelope? Anyway, so, yeah, Roadkill. We did the thing with our voices. I don't know. You know, it was fun to sing though. But we all, and the thing about Pornhound, which just makes him an amazing drummer, he wants to add all these little things, right? Hey, can I do this here? Can I do this in this spot? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Have fun. Play what you want to play. You know, and that's what we all three agreed on. Hey, what do you think about this idea? Fine. Let's do it. Because it should be fun to play in a band. And so let's check out Roadkill and this heavy-ass, brutal song.
Guards on the side of the road, watch as the maggots overflow. Road kill. Smell the stench as it grows. Corpse on the side of the road. Road kill. God.
Yeah, that's Roadkill. That was supposed to be our big, heavy, brutal song. Yeah, like I said, didn't turn out the way, but it's still fun song to play. I think, though, Trailer Trash now, he doesn't really like that song. I remember him saying that. He's like, God, I don't like playing this fucking song. It's okay. It happens. And straight out of the trailer finishes off with the song Gravel Roads. I was kind of doing the John Denver thing. You know, country roads take me home. And in Gravel Roads, it's, you know, it was supposed to be like a reminder, especially for people I went to school with. You know, the gravel roads, that's where we go to drink beer. Yeah, we did that. We broke the law. Seatown. And then at the end, I was going to put in, you know, Take Me Home, Gravel Roads, Sheridan, Iowa. And then I thought about it. I was like, that sounds really fucking stupid and lame. So that didn't get put in the song. I'm glad I didn't insert those words into the song. But we did, at the very end, we played a riff from Gravel Roads from John Denver. Yeah. It's kind of fucking cheesy. And there's a couple of parts in that song that I hate. Just a couple parts. And you can hear them. There's one where I kind of miss a chord a little bit. And then at the end, me and Trailer Trash don't play at the same time. and you can kind of hear that, but that's what it was. It was a, three guys in a garage band using cheap equipment and doing the best we could with what we had, and that's why I fucking love it. And I am going to continue to suck its ass. And I can listen to it at any time, and I'm right there. I'm back in that trailer, and I'm looking at Trailer Trash and Pornhound. Just awesome, man. It's a good feeling. They'll always, as far as I'm concerned, they both will always be brothers for life. And there you go. There's my in-depth review of Straight Out of the Trailer. And like I said, I will be doing a video, and I'll talk more about the recording process and all that good stuff. Alright, that was fun. Remember, Grubby Ernie next week. Cool band. Alright, you know I do this. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. I'm out.